Ladies and gentlemen, it's Luke King Sharp. I hope you're listening to Titleless podcast. Hashtag Luke Sharp.
A bit delayed. It showed up on my screen a wee while before yours pinged there.
There's my notes. 5, 4, 3.
Hello and welcome to Titleless podcast episode 65.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Okay, you've got the force. Cool.
Whoever said that? Whoever said, oh cool, someone's got the force, oh well done.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Titleless podcast, episode 65, Titlemania.
That's my thing. What are you doing?
Today, Sean the champ, the Dan's movie trivia intercontinental heavyweight champion is taking over for the WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, this is my flat as well. What are you doing? Just
joining us on the show, we have James Jack, the world heavyweight champion. We have the intercontinental champion himself, Daniel King, and of course, Dan's movie trivia champion, world heavyweight intercontinental, Sean.
I mean, there's no stopping him.
Just let him go.
Aye. Alright.
Here's a match for you. There we go.
Sorry, I'll put him in his place.
So have you seen the Thunderbirds are getting a CGI remake?
Is this another thing that's getting remade?
Yep.
Wait,
And it's not even puppets.
so it was puppets, and then it was live action, and now it's CGI.
Yeah.
Does that mean we'll get stop motion next? Claymation maybe?
That'd be a bit of a downfall if it was that.
Shadow puppets.
The Lego Thunderbirds.
I can't tell all these Tracy brothers apart. They all look the same.
Hey now, James, that's a bit racist.
Just a little bit. I mean, Ian's not here, so.
So you've got a bit of a racial... But how much of a fucking mockery is that?
What, that we've got a racial quota, or that
Yeah.
Thunderbirds are?
It's not a racial quota, it's a racist quota.
No, like, to be fair, they have remade a lot of the Jerry Anderson stuff. Alright, might be remade in movies, but
Yeah.
the remake of Captain Scarlet, that was alright, CGI version of that.
Was it?
I know, but like, it just doesn't feel right, you know?
Used to be on Ministry of Mayhem on Saturday morning.
Ah.
Mum's for word.
Yeah, with Stephen Mulhern and all
I've met him.
Know who I met today?
Stephen Mulhern.
No. Naveed.
From
Still good.
Oh,
Still Game.
nice.
Right.
Just in the shop or kicking about the street?
No, he's in Buchanan Galleries.
Ah. As he does.
Just walking through it, I was like, yes, I just, hi James.
Oh, yeah.
Carry on.
First name terms, I mean.
Well, he's on first name terms with everyone.
Yeah.
Remember that time we met Stephen Hawking?
Yeah.
And Stephen Hawking was like, hello, Jack. Comic Relief happened. Did you see
Moving on, Comic Relief did
It's
happen.
there, aye.
Yeah.
Right, at that
So,
moment.
comic relief, right, aye, okay.
No, did you see the Comic Relief sketch with David Williams as Lou, and he's wheeling about just like, oh, do you see the ducks over there? What noise do ducks make? And it's Stephen Hawking in the wheelchair and goes, I am late for a lecture. That's not what the noise ducks make. They go quack quack.
Oh, wait.
I'm a lecturer at the university.
Sorry. See when you say Lou, you're referring to his Little Britain character and not like a porter cabin or anything like that.
Yeah. It's not a giant toilet just falling in.
Yeah, a moment had hit me there. I was like, what's Sean meaning here? What's he doing?
It took you time.
Yeah.
Damn, the
It's been a long day.
Shame she was a bitch. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're watching WWE 2005
2005, No Mercy.
when M&M's came out.
Eminem with a flashy coat
And out of all of them, it's Joey Mercury who's still got a job.
that is a weird one.
Well, still got a job in the industry.
Oh, well, Nitro, well...
Johnny Mundo!
Morrison's in Thingy, and I don't know...
Oh dear God, are we getting the Legion of Doom with Heidenreich?
Yes!
Sorry, I'm incredibly excited by the potential for a Heidenreich appearance.
And Paul Burchill before he became a pirate. And Molina's probably doing porn somewhere. Anyway,
yes. What else is going on? And non-Heidenreich related matters.
Now, speaking of the WWE, I've noticed something. Well, thanks to the WWE Network, available for £9.99. I hope we get sponsored for this.
At $9.99.
Yeah. $9.99.
That's a good deal. That $9.99. Anyway,
I've noticed that ZZ Top are to WWE events what Anthony Kiedis is to UFC events.
what a rush! Had to tie it in anyway.
It's weird. It's always just like...
Oh, no, sorry, Sean. I don't even remember them holding the tag titles. Why does Heidenreich have a championship? Who gave him that?
Oh, John Laurinaitis is what you get when you're part of a family.
Heidenreich? Oh, right. I'm getting too much of a Heidenreich related topic here.
Yeah, so the amount of fucking times I've seen ZZ Top and it's like, oh, tonight in the house with us we've got ZZ Top, and it pans over to ZZ Top and it's like, oh, love that band. And recently with the UFC it's always like, oh, look who's in the crowd tonight, it's Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
See, getting to a point where it's a complete no-sell, it's just like, yeah, he's always here.
Yeah.
I mean, he practically lives at the arena, why even bother?
That's great.
That's like saying, oh look, Dana White's at the UFC event.
Continue the wrestling tangent. I saw the weirdest video. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and he's in like a sound booth recording something.
Alright.
It's like a short bite or something. He hits a triangle and looks really confused. Then blows into something and goes, choo choo bitches. I want to know what this is from.
Well, I've heard it's from the CGI remake of Thomas and the Tank Engine.
And the tank engine.
Yeah. Because it's a tank engine.
So the guy who's driving the tank, is it like a remake of Fury?
No, it's just the engine.
So
from
is
the
the
tank.
engine of this tank inside a Ferrari?
And a guy called Thomas.
Anyway.
That's it.
That's fair enough. I mean, like, you told me about this before, the CGI, not the CGI, Thomas the Tank remake, the Rock in the Sound Studio, and I'm still as confused as the first time I heard it. I don't know why it's there, I don't know what purpose it's got.
Reminds me of this anecdote, James. Someone at his work hasn't seen Pacific Rim and still believes it doesn't exist.
Wait,
Yeah, well,
they don't believe Pacific Rim exists?
No. Well, might do now. But said person in question, we were talking about films, and I said, Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Just good.
Just,
film last
alright, I
year.
thought you just didn't say anything in the full conversation, you just went, Pacific Rim.
We're actually talking about wrestlers being in films, but not headline wrestlers.
It's not actually that brought you to Kurgan.
Exactly, yeah. Kurgan's in Pacific Rim is a Russian. So, no, have you not seen Pacific Rim? He's like, what's that? I was like, well, it's a film that came out the other year and it's got big massive monsters and big massive robots
It was-
that fight each other. And
Wasn't too badly received either, was it? It was sort of quite
I felt it was
put around.
yeah, it was a reasonably big hit. Some people kicked up a fuss that we didn't nominate it for a Movie of the Year award, but some people didn't get a vote in it, so it's not a problem.
Anyway.
So, I said, what's happened to it? So I then detailed the plot, or who's in it, gave them a short list of the characters. No, I don't think this movie exists.
no, I've not heard of this. I'm still not.
No, I
Just
thought,
flat out doesn't exist.
I thought after hearing the plot that this must be some kind of wind up. And I was like, no.
How do you think we can pay up as a wind up? It's like, oh, it exists. No, it doesn't. You fuckhead.
You believe this film was a thing?
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
So I'll be honest, I haven't checked with him since, but I assume he is now kind of gone and just Googled it and found out it is
Yeah,
a
I
real
was going to
thing.
say, will he Google it himself, or will he just constantly ask you to provide the
I don't
evidence
know if he believes
until
in
you
Google.
open?
What if he trusts it as a source?
Google's not legitimate.
So you can't just look up
So-
things. That's not the way you prove yourself right in arguments, is it?
No. So, speaking of things that have happened in work, I do have a work-related story
One
here.
second, Pacific Rim's getting a sequel. I don't know if I've said this before. They posted something about April 2016. There's a
Who's that?
Twitter account. It
What?
doesn't know yet,
What
and
happened?
it says it's going to be a prequel.
I'm not too sure this exists.
Oh,
Yeah. So anyway,
okay, Dad.
we're speaking of work stories. Rather bizarre thing happened to me today at work.
Oh, did it?
Yes. I got locked in a freezer. I was stuck there for a good 15-20 minutes.
Wait, there's something about Ian dwarves and locking people in freezers. I remember.
We'll get back to this and see if it triggers your memory. I don't know how this will trigger your memory, but we'll see. Because essentially, right, we've got an outside storage freezer that we keep all our stock in for the department.
Sure.
I'm out there with the guys, the department supervisor just now, we're just talking about, mentioned something about, here, imagine everybody getting shot in this, it'd be a bit freaky. And he was like,
Aw.
so I wonder, see if you get shot in, like, would you be able to like hear the door going if you start hitting the walls well enough? So we're hitting it about with the door open, as you do when you're working hard.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's not too good. I wonder if it'd be like with the door shut. So rather stupidly, I actually go, aye, fair enough, like you're standing at the other side there. He shuts it over, start hitting the door a bit, and he's like, right, cool. I see the latch moving, and then nothing. The door's not shifting, like the hinges are going, the latch is shifting,
Huh.
nothing. So I start using the inside handle that's meant to be there when you do get stuck,
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't shift either.
Mm-hmm.
At this point I'm starting to think like he's holding this, he's blocked up against it or something, because we've just said,
Ah, it's just annoying though.
yeah, it's just like, aye, we've just been talking, oh imagine if you get stuck in this freezer. No, it's not shifting. Then it's like every, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, like we're alternating between one of us just shaking it around trying to shove it. Like you hear me like bouncing off the door, no shifting it. I'm not too sure what exactly fixed it, but the look in this guy's face when he actually opened it and realised there's a, yeah, you were genuinely stuck there, you're not. Wasn't in the
So,
wind up,
was it like
and you might have.
You nearly
a
died.
look of relief on his face?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not waiting on
Yeah.
to condemn Dan to an icy death.
That was exactly the look in his face, and the look of, good, I can't get chased up for locking an employee under my command inside of a freezer.
I imagine just like, oh fuck, if nothing happens, and then like no one notices it, and then you come in the next day and you're there, like,
I'm still there, just
yeah. I found that image funny. It was like,
What killed Dan? The ice. No. Got locked in a freezer at work. Oh well, close enough.
we'd be going like, should we make a joke? Should we?
I would have wanted a joke.
Oh, but no. And then James would be like, oh, Dan may have died, but he was a fucking arsehole. Jesus. And I'm like, no, but he did stuff for charity. Yeah, fuck him.
A token gesture, just make himself feel better.
Aye. So that nearly happened.
Yeah,
I don't know if it qualified as attempted murder or attempted freezing. I really.
maybe I'm just trying to.
Here comes the loud man.
You wanted to see me.
Yeah, Sean, thanks for coming by. This is about your next title defence. 1-on-1 against James. Now, I've written up the contract. Let's make it official. Right, sign, please. Thank you.
Is that all I'm needed for?
Yep, match is set. We'll be seeing you on Friday. No, not so fast. I'll take care of the bill for you. Keep it here.
Keep it warm for me. Sorry about that, Dan. You just cut to a quick ad break there. Sorry, without any interruption, we shall continue.
Maybe he wasn't trying to lock you in the freezer. Maybe he was just trying to preserve your life in the long term.
Ah,
Cryogenically.
Shut you in the freezer and then boost the power to it so it freezes.
Yeah. The one more point I've got on it, I would be tempted to know how long it would have lasted. Like before I would have started getting too cold, or like I started trying to like break into the stocks. Like I need to eat something. I need to just sitting there with a bit of frozen chicken sort of.
I need to take all of these frozen things and start a fire with them.
Yeah. Although the supervisor did come out with a comment of like that was some weird Final Destination stuff because we did test it the door several times after it got out, see if there was something wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's literally that one occasion that it went.
You know, the only way you can find out for real is if you go and lock someone else in the freezer and see if you can replicate the results, because that's what they did in Mythbusters.
Yeah. See, like his theory in the Final Destination tangent was that, well, like, you'd have been in there, there's all these weird events start coming in to freezing you.
Sure.
Then it was going to explode. I wouldn't die by freezing.
Yes.
I'd be in there, then just before I get out, or before I've frozen solid, the thing just explodes.
Imagine that if all Final Destination deaths were like lead up to something you think is going to happen, and then it's the opposite. Like the Tanning Bed's death, it's them, and then they're like, oh, it's fucking chilly in here. Oh,
They're just frozen solid.
Flash frozen, aye.
Oh, here, sorry. Back to our 2005 point. Sad note, I think this is Eddie Guerrero's last pay-per-view.
Oh.
Just when I see him appearing there,
Oh, he looks like death.
looking sketchy. And Batista with his red is.
That's
Just so you...
I thought he was doing a Brock Lesnar dance there.
I saw one of the best articles. Well, not an article, but it was a picture.
I saw Ladies in Half. I'm a magician.
Hi.
I saw a picture. It was some guy was going to see Frozen, something like a matinee performance, not performance of Frozen, but like a cinema, like a karaoke
a
show
showing
of Frozen.
right.
And she wanted to wear a princess outfit, and she was too embarrassed to do so. So this uncle decided to get his princess outfit out,
As you do.
and he'd go dressed up with her.
Oh, I've seen that.
Wait, hold on. He didn't rent one or anything. He just got his...
I don't know if it was. Basically, he dressed up as a princess. So
Yeah.
How cute is that?
That's a nice gesture as well.
As Dan reacts to some. Oh.
It's Simon Dean with a waiter from a fast food restaurant.
Is that fat Alberto Del Rio?
I don't know. Like,
Alberto Del Rio.
Simon Dean has came out here on his wee Segway, and there's a man carrying a tray of cheeseburgers wearing an apron.
I look quite good.
Yeah, that's very bizarre.
Oh shit, Sean.
What's
When your laptop locks up, you're not able to see your notes because you're really shit at remembering things. You know how Neil Blum Mein Kampf is making the new Aliens movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Prometheus 2 has not been cancelled. Neil Blomkamp and Ridley Scott are keeping like close in touch.
That's what they're like aiming to keep this universe together.
Canon, yeah.
Or canon, aye.
I'm going to be the Bray Wyatt pointing. I'm doing the Bray Wyatt pointing when he's doing his promos like, you see my brother, I see you.
Is he Malcolm X?
No, James, we've already discussed this. He's not Malcolm X. He's Malcolm.
Why?
No.
Malcolm Z.
No, Malcolm. He's not Malcolm X. He's Malcolm Flex.
Butler?
Lex Express. He's Malcolm Lex Luger.
Yes.
Right. Now, a wee update from episode 64. I said that I'd got the PS1 game Speed Freaks. I was going to play it a bit to see if I remembered it.
Yeah.
2 points. One, it is actually incredibly hard. Like the AI are this rubber band, you know, like that thing in racing games where you're not always get too far in front, they'll just catch you from nothing. So the AI rubber band.
It's like my dad when we went out walking.
What?
Ah! Ah!
Another thing is as well, when you're actually playing it, I don't know if it's just like going back to a PS1 era racing game from modern days, but it controls like it's on ice.
Yeah, they're pretty twitchy, yeah.
You just go flying across the track with a simple, a light button press. Why is Bobby Lashley wearing white shorts? This looks kind of racist, and he's also...
He's Roy D. Magoo.
Yeah.
He's also big.
Someone had a sign that just says Bobby Lashley is big?
Oh, yes. The movie starring Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that is Bobby Lashley. I've got to remember that.
I fucking hate it when that happens.
What?
Fucking watching.
When Bobby
I'm
Lashley's
watching-
big?
Yeah, I'm watching TNA, and I'm like, I don't remember his part. When's he gonna fucking jump on pianos and play chopsticks? No, it's fucking TNA.
Wait, so Bobby Lashley and Simon Dean are about to have a match while the tray of cheeseburgers just sits in the corner of the ring.
Yeah, it's a cheeseburger.
It's a handicap match.
Yeah.
Simon Dean and a plate of cheeseburgers. This is Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's angry.
Cheeseburgers are going over. We need to make them look strong.
Like the cheese.
Wait, really? We should just do this. We should have an episode of a random pay-per-view just to...
Oh, it's like a...
It's as if some people do that already.
I know, yeah, we should also do it.
We should have it like
So I'm enjoying
a
this.
version of a retarded director's cut commentary.
Yeah. Well, not retarded.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Commenting on how retarded.
we weren't involved in making it, so it's like, yeah.
H&M have gotten into a bit of controversy. I fucking looked at my notes, Dan. Don't act surprised.
No, I mean, I've not heard any of that.
Yeah,
What
is this called?
What is this controversy?
Basically, they've made all these designs, like metal bands, and people are throwing up shit because, like, oh, they're making fake metal bands just to make designs.
What? So again, and a similar note to James's anecdote from earlier on, people think these bands are completely fake, or are they actually fake bands?
No, it's like metalheads commenting just like, oh, I can't believe
It's
it
the other way around.
Ah.
They're making up
Yeah.
bands.
And people are going, oh, fucking H&M, oh, fucking petty shit. I think really, throwback to Chris, my boy.
Ah, the robot.
Yeah, since he's from Poland, he told me a few things. Dome arigato, Mr. Roboto. Chris.
Oh,
But he's from Poland, and he mentioned that
Land of the Rising Sun.
because he's got all these shirts with just like random things on them, like, and he says that in Poland and some Eastern European countries, they don't care about writing on shirts.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Like,
seen,
they don't
seen
read-
this elsewhere, yeah.
They don't read it, and it's
Yeah.
a weird thing. Like if it says it in English, it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
it happens
Oh,
in
yeah.
Japan as well.
Yeah, I
though.
was going to say Japan and China.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a lot of funny pictures of children in Japan and China walking around with English slogans on their shirts.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that's what's happening with H&M. They like band designs, so they've made designs, but they're like,
Yeah, they don't care what the words are.
yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, so fuck you people complaining about that.
Also, Bobby Lashley just force-fed Simon Dean a cheeseburger.
After failing a Dominator.
Yeah.
And then he had a bit of phlegm.
And then just went one. He didn't actually one word, just...
He had a bit of phlegm on his cheek.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Right.
Oh.
That devious heel, he took the tray and tried to... No wait, he didn't try, he just smashed Lashley over the head and...
Is he from Samoa? Does he have a hard head?
James, with your knowledge of the Polynesian culture, that is correct.
Well, that wasn't a question about the Polynesian culture.
Yeah, but as your knowledge can
that was
elaborate.
more a question of, is Bobby Lashley Polynesian?
Yeah.
He does have a decal or a design on his shorts there that kind of looks like the palm fronds, so maybe.
The Polynesian Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, but if he was Polynesian, obviously yes, he has a hard head, yeah.
How gutted does that waiter look? His cheeseburgers have been ruined.
Yeah. Fucking listen.
Well, look, some
It's time here.
Listen, Simon.
of them look salvageable.
I'm gonna come back in 2011 and I'm gonna be the world champion after I do some push-ups and run real fast.
Become a wee bit rich.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be world champion.
Just you wait, one day.
Have you been following the UFC, Dan?
Yes, I've been keeping up with at least some of the stuff that's going on.
I've told you this already, James. Have you been seeing the interviews with Jose Aldo and Conor McGregor?
No, I know they've been building up to the fight, but I haven't actually seen any.
The fight that's
interviews.
happening in July.
That's good promotion right there.
Yeah, real good promotion. Like 3 months in advance.
You're getting people in that state of hype.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any other place that this feud can really go. And I mean, it's not like kayfabe shit. It's like,
You're not man just to get hyped for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I don't know how more hype I can get because their feud is really, it literally looks like a blood feud. There was a great moment in this interview where, because Jose Aldo needs a translator to translate his stuff. He was saying,
Words in his words.
Conor McGregor was saying, like, just went over to Jose Aldo. He was just like, listen, I'm Jose Senior. I'm your daddy now. I'm your daddy. Tell him I'm his daddy. Tell him I'm his dad now. Tell him, and she was trying to finish something that Jose had said, but because Conor kept interrupting, she had to keep stopping. So it's like, tell him I'm his dad. Tell him to come sit on my lap. Jose, come sit on my lap. I'm your daddy now. I'm Jose Senior. It's just a great promo.
So does this mean that for the next promo, like the real Jose Aldo Senior's gonna, not like a translator, just broken English.
No, it's going to be Jose's cutting a promo, and then the camera cuts to Jose's father's house, and Conor McGregor breaks in and assaults him.
Knocks him out. Because I think Conor McGregor, he's like 13 KOs, TKOs in the first round and like one submission.
In the actual terms of fighting, that should be a really good match, because
it really
both of them are really good fighters.
Everyone, like, it's back and forth really, because people are saying Jose's going to kick his ass because Jose's a fucking elite.
Monster. Yeah,
he's OG fucking UFC, but also Conor McGregor, he's young, he's fresh, he's got energy.
He's quite marketable as well.
Yeah.
He's like one of the names I've been hearing with a passing interest. It's like, yeah, that Conor McGregor's quite good.
Because he's great on the mic and he's got great style as well.
Nice.
Also, one note I do have is
Teddy Long.
And it's not like a song note. There is a song note that Lil Chris, popular music person. I would say pop music, but like
it was very pop music, like that song that
bubblegum pop punk stuff. He killed himself at age 24.
Oh, is that what it got revealed as?
Yeah, it's really sad.
Ooh.
Like, he was suffering with depression all the time. It's a shame.
I think that's a tough thing as well, because he was really young when he like had his height of fame.
That's why they call him Lil Chris.
Exactly.
I just remembered that, but the song note I was talking about was Markiplier, famous YouTuber.
Yes.
Of course, we've mentioned him before. He was in hospital for surgery.
I think I saw that going about Twitter. He was in hospital. Did they say what for?
I don't remember.
Or just that he's alright?
But I think the most commendable thing that he did was he posted a picture saying, sorry, there's not going to be any videos today. I'm in hospital getting surgery. I'll see what I can do. And all the fans were literally like, listen, we don't care. Go home, have some soup. Fucking, we'll wait for videos.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm quite sure.
Go home,
Like,
go have your operation and recover, as opposed to
get
out of the hospital, go home and have some soup. Because I don't believe in modern medicine. Because actually, if you have surgery in a hospital, that'll give you autism. So go home and have some soup. That'll fix you.
See, the thing is, I'm quite sure, as bad as it is to say that, just in the internet way, if he hadn't put that up, people would have been getting all these mentions like, how come there are no videos? Why are you not doing anything?
And then just guilt trips.
Here, I'm in hospital. That was kind of serious, like, leave it.
Well, I thought, I may have been mistaken because it may not happen, but I thought somebody had posted a video saying he was out of hospital. He was alright, his surgery was over.
He is now.
He's good. Yeah, alright, so I did then.
Yeah.
He's good, he's going home to recover.
He's meeting his dogs.
Yeah, get better.
Well, no, he actually just left the hospital without surgery and went home to see his dogs and have some soup.
That's the best way, isn't it? Natural remedies are always the best.
Speaking of natural remedies, we'll cut to...
I was going to say, I thought we were going through the I'm sorry bad things have happened stage, because I wanted to say the website CapGeek, which is useless for a lot of people, but for us that are involved in ice hockey, it's like an up-to-date, it gives you all the details of what everybody gets paid, so you can work out what players are earning per year and how much it costs against the salary cap. The Matthew West, who founded that, died of cancer last week.
So I wasn't like smiling through all that, I was smiling because Captain Charisma has shown up. You mentioned hockey and I just go, hey! Because Christian is...
It looks like he's coming out in his pyjamas.
As soon as you mention that, a Canadian turns up. But yeah, it's...
mention hockey and Canadians will appear.
Pretty much.
So anyway, so like this website.
Fucking centipedes.
It was one of these resources that before it was there, you didn't feel as if you needed it. But once it was there, it's like, how did we ever do anything without this?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of fans and a lot of certainly the journalists have leaned on it over the years to get the figures and the facts for their stories.
Right.
They announced a few months ago that he was ill and he was shutting it down, but yeah, he passed away from cancer last week. I think he was 26.
We're hitting a really somber note here.
Yeah.
I think we should like
This is a salute.
put in something happy to like bring this back.
Jordan Cena salute.
Don't know what. Are we
So
gonna
we'll
do
cut to
happy?
something happy if we can have that.
Something happy, something maybe a bit strange to make people laugh.
Yeah. We'll go for a break and then we'll come back and we'll lift the tempo up and we'll be happy and dancey and
We just like to have fun.
yeah, no, we'll bring the talk
Like
back.
that Andrew WK song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun hard.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh no!
You done that activated the connecting Chris Benoit appeared.
Oh no!
How did you do it, Sean?
Oh!
Of all people.
What have these hands done?
Of all people to cause to enter by raising your hand.
Sorry, when you said that, did you mean what have you done right now, or is that your Chris Benoit impression?
What have I done?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Are you talking about now, or are you talking about your Chris Benoit?
I've summoned Chris Benoit!
Oh no!
Makes more sense.
Oh no! Hell! I'm trapped! Dan, I'm trapped!
Yeah. James, thanks for coming by. It's about your title shot against Sean. Oh. Right, I see. If you'd like to have a look at the contract, sign over it, make this match official. Okay then.
Like glasses and stuff like that.
Well, you can if you want.
Yeah, but I threw the stuff over.
This is the happy fucking times. Let's forget about death and cancer and diseases and hospitals and suicide. Let's just light up some glow sticks, smoke some weed, take some take some ecstasy, and just fucking blow out and talk about our lives.
Aggressive glow-sticking Wolverine.
Wolverine! Cutlery for fingers!
I think we're going to go for a woo woo with it. It's like woo, Wolverine, no?
Woo woo woo! You know it! Oh,
Yo, tell me everything you know.
I like eat minge. I don't think that's the lyrics, Sean.
No.
Wolverine! Cutlery fingers!
No. You're into my jeans, man!
I do have the connectors. I was lying.
Remember that time DX had glow sticks? Like that was essentially most of their gimmick. Walk around with the glow sticks, like, book it down!
Sean trips off. Is this enough?
Yeah, I think you're
Have we passed our happiness quota?
quite happy now. It's helping out a bit. I mean, there's lights, there's
Wolverine.
excitement, there's Wolverine.
Fingers.
What more could we want?
And that famous Wolverine song that he did.
Exactly, he was well known for it.
Hey Dan, I know what you're feeling sad now, but I know something that'll make it better.
Oh, we're gonna make things happier. Why?
Hey. And oh god.
Oh, you're moving everything here.
One for me and one for the home. There we go.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Podcast party here.
We all happy now?
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, things are getting better.
Oh, that's your content.
You stealing my iron brew.
Matt, bro.
My brew. Know your brew.
Know your brew and shut your brew.
Jabroni.
So,
Like a neon Jesus.
Well, whatever happened to Neon Jesus after?
oh, he died of an ecstasy overdose.
That face. Yes. Glow sticks and everything.
One of the best.
Ah.
I'm not a Johnny Amber.
Oh, some Johnny glow sticks.
So,
He's wasn't it?
do we have anything to talk about?
Don't know, I'm happier now. We've got some Johnny glow sticks.
I can take another fucking somber note. Have you seen the new Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
It's got Arnie. I've not seen this actually. Please don't tell me Arnie's doing a bad thing.
No, he's
Oh, it's good, eh?
He's doing a great thing.
Alright.
He's doing serious acting for once. He's going
Wait,
to
what?
be starring in a zombie movie where he swore to protect his daughter
Okay.
to his dead wife. We guess she's dead now.
Still dead or undead?
Still dead.
Right.
But his daughter is infected.
Terminally dead.
His daughter is infected with the virus. But he's sworn to protect her. And I think the authorities are after her.
Oh, so the basic thing is Arnie's daughter's becoming a zombie,
Yeah.
but Arnie's pretty much swore his life to keep her life,
Yeah.
and we'll see.
It's called Maggie. You should really
Maggie!
Madam. You should really check out the trailer. It looks really good, and it shows Arnold Schwarzenegger like being serious Arnie for once.
The actual plot of that sounds really interesting, even without the Arnie aspects on.
And he does like a tearjerker moment, like it.
The last time I saw Arnie being serious, it was his paternity suit.
You follow that quite closely.
Oh, aye. No, to go back to the somber note, aye.
What kind of hell was that, Christian? Anyway. No, I like the sounds of this. I want to see this movie. When's it due out again?
2015, probably October time. Have you guys checked out Clown or It Follows yet? It Follows has picked up some pretty good buzz. Remember what the...
I remember you saying, yeah, I'm still annoyed at myself because I keep forgetting to look at it.
Well, we can look at it now, just like react to the video.
I'm in a state of hype for the Entourage movie.
Oh, that's happening. Is
Yeah.
it?
It is.
The Entourage movie, you're very happy with this.
I'm happy because Ronda Rousey's in it. Ronda Rousey, she's a fucking babe.
She's in a couple of movies this year, eh?
Yeah.
She's in that
Expendables.
Paul Walker thing.
Yeah. Furious 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw an advert for that on the side of that bus, and it's like, I can't remember the tagline, but it seems to like suggest like a major death, as if you didn't know the actor died, but it's got like all the cast lined up, looking really somber, like they're in a funeral, and it's like, is that maybe a bit distasteful?
Well done. They might have been.
Well, like as in the actual funeral, they just went, you know what, get in costume.
Well, look, guys, whilst you're all here and looking pretty somber,
We could get some genuine emotion.
Suits.
Genuine emotion.
we might as well just do some.
I mean, I brought my camera,
Yeah,
so
I mean, we've got all the stuff here, so we might as well.
Another movie I haven't talked about is Unfriended. It's one of those fucking...
It's a movie about my experiences on Facebook.
I wasn't too sure if that was a legitimate movie or if it was like it's like a short.
I think it's like a real movie.
Oh.
But you didn't know it existed.
Dan, do you want to...
Yeah, I thought it was like a short film thing. I'm pretty sure I've got this right. It's not essentially like a chat style thing.
It's like a screen cap of Skype.
Yeah. And there's like
There's this girl who was raped or something, and then she
sort of gets dismissed and then kills herself.
Yeah.
And then like the group chat's a bit sad, whatever. Then a couple months later.
I think it's people who bullied her.
Yeah, and then a couple months later or something.
Yeah.
It just sort of pops up like she's online.
Yeah, it was a popular bitch, and it was all these nerds took the piss out of her and filmed her drunk at a party, and she was getting touched up and stuff, and then all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
so they pretty much let it happen. They didn't like.
But now they're having a Skype on the anniversary of her death, and now she's popped up on
Online, and it's just like
and there's
ominous.
Yeah, and then all these people start killing themselves and stuff.
That's heavy, Doc.
Killing themselves, I'd imagine.
Yeah. No, it shows a guy sticking his hand in a
I
blender.
like Dr. Evil.
Killing themselves.
Well, this is
with
it.
lasers.
This is It Follows.
Right, we've got some rock.
See? Everything's okay.
Never say that in a movie.
If it kills her, it goes straight down the line where it's starting.
What?
It's gonna be here sooner or later.
Sudden shot to the ear. Nicely done. Okay, that comes out like
Already.
it comes out already.
That comes out already.
February 27th. So that's out now if you want to watch a scary as hell movie.
I'm gonna go see that. That was brilliant. Well, it didn't show you. I'm a fan of horrors. We've established this before.
Yeah.
But it's like that showed you. That gave you enough to be like, oh, here, what actually is the whole following thing gets you. It doesn't actually give you any glimpses of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, enough to register.
There's it also shapeshifts, I think, as well.
Ooh.
I think they mentioned that in another trailer. You see like a clear shot of him, like it's like a guy in a hospital gurney, and it's like he's really fucking tall. I think there's a shot in another trailer where the girl who's like, "Is it okay?" standing in the doorway, and it comes up behind her.
Sweet. And they've had a wee line there as well. It's like, oh, if it gets her, it continues going down a line. Right?
Yeah.
So like you do need a motive for, right, we need to stop this instead of just, nah, screw you, it's your fault, you're getting this now.
Aye. Like in Final Destination.
Exactly, it's like, you're next, no point stopping it.
I love those characters. I mean, Ian McKinley in the third Final Destination movie.
It's one of the... sorry, Simon Dean had a mental breakdown and just keeps eating cheeseburgers now.
Yeah.
Okay, no wait, no sorry, no, he's not had a breakdown. Bobby Lashley's just towering over.
Hey, you. Yes, you. No, the other one. The other one. Not her, she hates us. But, yes, you. Brilliant. Hi, I'm Sean from Titleless Podcast. You may have seen me in that video just then. Yeah, I'm just here to promote our social media accounts because, fuck it, you use the internet, I use the internet. Some people would say I'm on it all the time. Yeah, you should like our stuff on Facebook. We post a lot of stuff on Facebook, like the episodes when they come out. Some would say kind of like our Twitter, which is more active when we post silly little jokes and shit like that. And usually, like, communicate with people back and forth, like, you know, Stu Long stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, fucking check us out on iTunes. We've got, like, episodes. And if you're on this YouTube channel, you should check out the other things that we've got on this YouTube channel, like the fucking Let's Plays that we do, and like the fucking like we do the old episodes, like, you know, 1, 2, you know, this is 64, so like, fuck, what? Wait, no, this is 65. Shit, 65. Yes, but fucking, you should do that. I'm sorry. Okay, like we had ad space. And don't complain about this, okay? I'm filming this on a fucking iPhone just because I need something to fill the episode. This is why I drink. Ugh.
He's
still force feeding him, but what?
Looks like he's a pube in it.
Is Lashley meant to be a face in this?
No, he's still forcing him to eat cheeseburgers though, that's the thing.
Welcome back from that quick ad break there.
Bobby Lashley is still making Simon Dean eat cheeseburgers.
Speaking of a wrestling topic,
Since we're on wrestling, yeah.
It is the Friday of WrestleMania timestamp.
Weekend, yeah.
And we've all placed bets on WrestleMania.
Okay, so we'll always share the bet so that after WrestleMania happens and this comes out, we can...
We won't discuss monetary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't discuss our monetary, but we'll say who we've put down.
Who've put on to win.
And maybe the odds.
Yeah, those words, ladies, aye.
Yeah. So we'll start with you, James, since you seem to have a big numbered piece of paper.
A big numbered piece of paper.
Thank you. With the exception of the 4-way tag match, which is
yeah.
it's like watching stray dogs fight over a steak. I've gone with the other 8 matches on the card.
Yeah.
So Starting at the bottom, now we're here. The Intercontinental ladder match, because that's at the bottom of my slip.
Yeah.
See what I did there? I got with Daniel Bryan.
Fair enough.
Two-
We're
25.
gonna do it one match at a time.
If you've got it,
Just-
you know.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm quite similar to you. I also have an eight team. Yeah, 8 match accumulator with. You guys an 8-fold. It's not good.
Eightfold accumulator.
Alright, fine. An 8-fold accumulator then. To get it correct.
No, I didn't want to let you sound like
Where?
a fanny.
Cheers. Doesn't help much, but aye, cheers. So yeah, pretty much we need all results to come in to have a chance of winning anything anyway.
What do you mean, have a chance?
Sure. Because you see, I'm with you as well.
This is a winner.
Where I've backed Daniel Bryan to win the Intercontinental title ladder match at a very nice 3-1. Whereas those odds have changed dramatically since, so I couldn't get us a single bet now. But,
Absolutely.
John, did you put on the
No.
Intercontinental right?
I thought it was.
You've got
I
a
thought
little
it-
bit there, you're not.
I thought it was too much of a gamble. 7 people determining one winner. Just, a bit too much of a gamble for me.
Fair enough.
8's too much as well, 7.
What's
yeah.
the first one you've got?
First one that I have, we'll start with one of the mediocre matches, not mediocre, but more intermediate matches.
That was what I was referring to, but I didn't need you to.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Seth Rollins is my bet,
Back, yeah.
and the odds were 3-5.
See, I've also fought for Seth Rollins to win that match.
What were your
Got my even money, so.
odds? 3-5.
Even money. So.
Ah.
Well, unfortunately, he's a bit fucked because I've got Randy Orton.
Interesting.
Randy Orton's going to win.
I mean, is that even the same pick that you had in the Mania preview?
Yeah, well, I think in the Mania preview I said that the match wouldn't take place.
Oh yeah.
So do I get
Yeah.
a point?
Wait,
A point, yeah.
what Mania preview?
The WrestleMania preview that Titleless podcast released during the week there, James.
Where would we be able to get hold of that?
Oh, I need to tell you a bit more about it than just the WrestleMania
Oh,
preview too.
okay.
I mean, we're leaving it quite vague where the three of us run down the matches that are on the card.
Dan,
That we are
what
referencing
happens
here.
on that?
What happens when we run down the matches that are on the
Just
Yeah.
answer the question,
You
please.
need to respect
No.
that belt.
Apparently the champion's getting...
It's my belt, I'll do what I like with it. Keeping it warm.
Well,
Yeah, so anyway,
Justice will find you.
the WrestleMania preview
Yeah.
where the three of us have ran down every match that's on the WrestleMania card
Yeah.
that's happening. We have given our thoughts, our predictions.
Uh-huh.
Quite similar to what we're doing just now, only there was no money bet at the time, so
Cheeky banter.
yeah, wee
For
bit
the
of
lads.
banter, yeah. Wee bit of discussion over Baron Corbin,
So,
State of Ziggler's roots.
But also,
But also, we did cover ICW's Baromania, which we are going to on Sunday as well, before the show.
and since they've got, ICW do have a great on-demand service which you should really subscribe to. It's cheaper than the WWE network,
Yeah, so £3.75 a month.
and you get all the ICW
Brilliant.
shows, and you can follow their great storytelling and their massive swerves that they take.
well,
Even
that's
the-
like
Sure.
even Russo.
12 pence a day.
If you break it down, yes, James.
It's amazing.
Anyway, Wrestle Preview, if you're interested, it's available through our iTunes and DJ Pod accounts at Titleless Podcast. Did you see that man jumping into frame in the camera there? The bearded man just went, hey!
You can subscribe to the podcast, through the iTunes podcast app, or you can follow us on Twitter to keep updated on when our podcasts come out, and maybe even our Facebook. And we do post some silly shite every now and then.
Yeah.
A bit of banter, some little preview jokes for the coming up episodes.
Yeah. Like our Facebook, please. Follow the Twitter.
Because numbers. Anywho,
Anywho, there's other matches at this WrestleMania business.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's
Where
more
can I
than
find out more about it?
there's more than just these two. Because we've discussed Seth Rollins, Randy Orton,
Yeah.
discussed the Intercontinental title.
Right, well, next one I've got John Gruden's favourite event, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Now hit to the pre-show.
Yes, I have gone with Damien Mizdow.
Ah.
But, as is the case with most of these, it's a very fluid market.
Yeah.
So I've got him at 45.
Alright, we'll see. I went with a bit of a long shot, which really bumped up my potential returns. Just, just in case I could be rolling in it. I went for Curtis Axel. Axel Mania's gonna come full circle. The man's gonna take the Battle Royal. Go with 14 to 1. Which isn't, it's not the worst to be for a multi-man match like that.
To be fair, I think I feel like that you'd be wanting each way terms as well.
Yeah, I suppose. Nah, Axel to win. He got the big money segment with Snoop Dogg and Hulk Hogan. They might be seeing something with him.
Of
People
course.
might think Mizdows too much. We'll have a wee misdirection from them there.
Maybe, yeah. Seem to remember a certain Mr. Brock Lesnar was 10 to 1, 16 to 1 shot last year.
True. I think some people got about 33 to 1 and something as well. Sean!
Seen.
What did you put on?
I didn't have that.
You didn't go for the Battle Royal?
I only have 3 matches.
What's the next one?
I have a triple.
Alright.
Treble, but close.
All about that base.
But that's a treble.
No treble.
What match do you have, Sean?
I'll save it up since you've got other matches ahead of me.
Dan, what have you got next on yours?
Because mine are the potential top main events of the night.
Fair enough.
The
Well,
last two then.
we'll talk about your favourite area. The Divas,
Oh,
Total Divas tag match.
We'll talk about
The Divas, Total Divas tag
Talk
match.
about my
Yeah.
favourite area, like from the small of Paige's back to the top of her thigh.
If you want to, yes. However, as much as you may want to talk about Paige, I've stuck the Bella Twins on to win that tag match.
Well, it's like a sheet of paper, man. It's
Yeah.
very white and very smooth.
Ah. I can see your points there. Very well taken. 11 to 5 in the Bella Twins. No, so is it?
Well, there's an old saying in the business that it's better to have a 1 to 100 winner than a 100 to 1 loser. What
Alright.
you have there, sir, is a 100 to 1 loser. Because AJ and Paige are going to beat them.
You're confident.
Absolutely.
You speak with a man with a strong conviction here, that's all.
I spoke at Paige through her earlier in the week.
Ah. You spoke at Paige, not to her.
No.
No, on Twitter. On Twitter.
You're not
As
supposed-
Paige.
Yeah, you're not supposed to pick up on that, that's kind of the point. I spoke at Paige through the week,
Yeah.
asked her about the match. Paige said she was really looking forward to the match. She's going to the Hall of Fame with her mother.
Right.
2 of them are going. Her mother said that she's very excited as well. So I said at her, is it going to, do you think she's going to win? You know, is she going to do the business? And both Paige and her mother, and AJ to be fair as well, really confident. And I think I've got the inside scoop there.
Fair enough.
And yeah, they're going to do the business.
Fair enough, James. So,
And
Next
she
one,
went to see a day to remember as well, so
yeah,
she's got positivity behind
yeah,
it.
she's got a relaxed and ready to go.
there's other matches. Please give us another match.
What about Undertaker and Bray Wyatt?
Oh, see, that's a close one as well in terms of both betting odds and which way it could swing.
Oh, I say there's a lot of fluidity in these because they have changed quite a bit.
Market, yeah, well, I've gone for Bray Wyatt with this accumulator.
Mm-hmm.
Got him at 11 to 4 odds.
Snap.
Same selection, same chance.
Same selection, same prices. I believe that we did agree on this
Yeah,
on the previously mentioned and very much recommended
very recommended.
Mania cast from Titleless Podcast.
Point and look at the camera.
Professional.
Sean, did you put on Undertaker Wyatt in your 3? No. I figured it might have been a big enough match for him, but
I thought it was too risky because I can see
because it could go either
I can
way.
see either winning.
Indeed, well, one person could win.
There's
The
a
other one could
yeah. I mean, it's like a bit of a gamble. Some would say. I mean, it's almost like that's why we do it.
I don't know.
This is how we do.
Anyway,
This is how we do it.
I'd assume we're going to head into the Sean match territory here, 'cause there's not many left. We have the United States Championship match between Russian flag waving, head kicking man Rusev, and everyone's apathetic John Cena.
Could I make a note right now? People are saying that John Cena is going to win so he can restore prestige to the US title so that it can be pushed as a
That's the
main
current
title.
internet rumour, yes.
Surely keeping the undefeated guy who's on a winning streak as the US title
Yeah.
adds prestige.
Especially if
Instead
he
of-
defeats the biggest name of the last 10 years in professional wrestling.
Exactly.
You would think that. And Sean, you see, that might also be why I have went for Rusev to win the match in my accumulator.
Brilliant.
Got it 4-1 odds as well, which I'm quite sure, like, as James has said a few times, the market's been moving about. Maybe a wee bit lower now than that. Might also be a bit higher, but 4-1's a solid point for big Rusev, I think.
Oh, I think it's competitive.
Yeah.
And price wise.
Sean, so I'm guessing it's in your.
Nope, I've not got him.
As
yeah.
mentioned, in I can't remember where I saw it or where I heard it. I mean, maybe it was like some kind of preview that was done by Titleless podcast. But
You don't have to plug it.
Every match. Anyway, James.
yeah,
We're starting to become like a really bad YouTube channel, which we are.
Yeah. YouTube.com/Titleless podcast.
please like and subscribe and comment below.
Go to our collection jar and fucking find us busking on the
Yes,
street.
if you've got any spare change.
Give us a quid for a cup of tea, you know?
As mentioned before, I've gone with John Cena.
Yeah.
Because you believe WrestleMania is the time that faces flourish.
Generally it is.
Because I just believe that Vince loves John Cena.
What was he getting at then?
1 to 5.
That's quite strong.
Yes, but it's also relatively in line with you getting Rusev as a 4-1 shot.
Yeah, true. It still seems like a very
I've bet on worse. Like Scotland.
true. I might have done the same. Might have done the same. 2 matches left here. What's the room?
Those must be the 2 that Sean's got.
Surely.
Wait, this is a UFC, yeah? Oh, wait! Funny you should say that. The next match I've got on my list is Sting the Vigilante versus Triple H.
Really?
And I've put my money on Sting.
I have also put my money on Sting to win. It's his first
Sting?
match.
Oh, Sting.
1-6.
1-7.
1 to 6.
Nah, surely Sting's gonna win that. I mean,
Otherwise, it's literally burying everything.
here he is.
built
He's
up.
debuted. He's finally here.
Oh.
You lost.
Well, guys, as I said,
Oh, that's a joke.
yeah, I can't really say where I said it because somebody's.
We can't keep referencing it.
But pretty much. But yeah, I don't see the point in having Sting lose. I don't see where that benefits long term. No, that
Also,
WWE have made it.
it would literally mean that WWE's just like, they've just gone with the money, the limited money that they have right now, and just gone down the bog and just.
So,
No, because no one understood that line without you
I didn't
whispering.
say it.
You said flush under your breath.
Dan, are you
Yeah,
playing
I didn't
poker?
say anything would get picked up, Sean.
Dan, are you playing poker on this thing?
So,
You rumbled me.
the final match.
Yeah, the final match. Another one that's very tight.
We've got Bork Lesnar versus strong as fuck Roman Reigns.
I've won the Bork Laser.
I've gone with the Lesnar.
That's what
Let's
he
go
used.
Bork Laser.
That's what he used.
Yep, I've got Bork Lesnar.
Laser new.
Yeah,
Well,
he's lazy now.
I have gone for Mike to get beat.
Oh.
Mike Luther.
No. Mike Lion Brock Lesnar.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
the correct answer would be Mike who. There we go. But I've bet Roman Reigns.
See, Especially
what have
with-
you got for bulk?
I got him at 9 to 4.
I got 8 to 11.
Right, it's like it was really heavily leaned on Roman Reigns to take the belt until the new contract news broke out where Lesnar's re-signed. And see, we're getting really in depth here. If you want an in-depth discussion, what you want to listen to is the Titleless Podcast Mania preview.
Yeah. Well, like you say, Dan, the prices have tumbled, and as a result, when Sean and I bet on this,
Yeah.
favouritism has switched over.
Ah.
So Roman Reigns would have been a strong favourite when you put it on. But I've got even money on Roman Reigns.
Wait, I now know their fucking Wi-Fi password. It says at the bottom.
That's the point.
Yeah.
It's all a restricted Wi-Fi though.
Oh.
I was baffled. I did actually, just before we finish our...
Speaking of receipts,
Okay.
yeah, we ordered pizza earlier. Do you want to see? See what one of our special delivery things were?
Right, this receipt. Sean and James's request for their pizza delivery was that they had to draw Triple H in the box.
We didn't get it.
Could they not draw the King of Kings?
I'd like to make a formal complaint to Pizza Hut right now with the lack of Triple H on the orders that we made.
Yeah, other pizza companies have complied with their requests in the past.
Was it for other wrestling personalities?
Yeah. Stan.
Yeah, I was going to say I asked Domino's to arrange the cheese on my pizza,
Right.
and as in the face of Stein.
I once asked Papa
Papa John's.
I once asked Papa John's to draw Funly in the sauce.
Ah, he just likes to have fun.
Funly, the best wrestler out there.
With his never-ending theme music.
Oh.
However, we've been in our wrestling tangent, we're going on quite long. I think we're just going to have to end with our Titleless Titleless podcast tradition.
Are we trying to get? Are we trying to get some like pizza sponsorship? The Titleless podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
This episode has been stuffed with cheese.
With cheese. However, what we will
Hot
do,
dogs.
we'll have a short break,
Uh-huh.
get ourselves ready, we'll have a wee game. Titleless podcast edition. Have a game. So we'll see you after this.
I cashed in my opportunity.
Oh my god, Sean's doing it. He's cashing in his contract.
With my secretary Stu behind me, I am undefeatable.
He's came down with his own red. He's brought the stew dog with him.
I base all my stuff on opportunity, and I took my opportunity.
He's taking a shot at the title.
I won fair and square.
My god, he's done it. Sean has won the championship.
I was the best Dan's Movie Trivia Intercontinental World Heavyweight Champion out there, and you took that from me.
The wrongs have been righted. James has the title back now.
But I've got it back now, and I shall reign, and I shall defend, and I am undisputed.
After a surprisingly dominant match, Sean has once again regained the title. I don't know how he's done it.
You're not worthy to be the champion. You don't deserve to know Dan's Movie Trivia.
Sean, you took something that belongs to me.
Sean, I've caught you cheating. You're disqualified from this match. Please go backstage.
What you don't know, James, is I edited all the movie trivia.
I want it back.
I edited it all, so I made sure that I won every round of it.
When there's injustice,
What you don't see, I use Google, James. I use Google. That's how I've retained.
the people need a hero.
I will do anything to keep this title around my waist and on my shoulder, because I am the true champion.
There's been some injustice.
Sean, you are to defend the Trivia Championship in a Hell in a Cell match.
Injustice on your part.
Sean, you have to defend your Trivia Championship in a ladder match.
The only way to defend this championship is by hardcore rules, and I play hardcore.
I demand the justice.
Sean, the championship must now be defended in an Iron Brew smashing contest.
I know the rules. I know how to retain.
That's why I've become.
Sean, you must now defend the Trivia Championship.
Who I never thought I could be.
In a guitar playing behind the head match.
The person that can right the wrongs.
I know this belt more than I do my own family.
Sean, you must now defend the Trivia Championship. Inside of a fire.
To fix the mistakes of the past.
This belt is my legacy.
Sean, your next title defence is in a dumpster match.
I will go down in the Dan's Movie Trivia Hardcore Intercontinental World Heavyweight Cruiserweight Championship of the World's Hall of Fame.
After everything, Sean, you must now defend your championship. 1-on-1 against James.
I have become
I am Titleless Podcast,
the Vigilante.
and I will
I am
destroy
Stang.
Awesome!
I came to play, there's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. You say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back, watch your future fade. I came to play, get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved.
So you're here. Brilliant.
Alright.
No.
Okay, the following Titleless Trivia Championship matchup is a special old school style Titleless match. We're going to have a synopsis showdown. Now, the way this is going to work, each of you will be giving a film synopsis based around 3 categories. Whoever gives the best will be deemed the winner and the new Titleless Trivia Champion. Which will start with the challenger, Stang. Stang?
Probably not ideal. Go for it.
Right. Your film is a horror movie based on a train starring Shia LaBeouf.
By definition, Mr. Referee Man, any film starring Shia LaBeouf is obviously a horror film because, you know, he's horror awful. It's horrible and awful.
Alright.
Horror awful.
Combining words here.
Yes. The portmanteau of my people. Shia LaBeouf is on said train. It's going from Cumbernauld to Glasgow High Street.
Horrifying journey right there.
That is indeed a horrifying journey. Especially as it's very early in the morning because he's on his way to work. No, I'm not going to say what he does, but he's got low moral standards and he does a lot of something for a little bit of money and has to shower quite a lot afterwards. Well, I say he has to shower, he's supposed to shower. Doesn't shower much. Shia LaBeouf, reading the paper, decides, had enough of this, because I can't really read, I'm just looking at the pictures, and there's not enough pictures left. Puts the paper down and decides to doze off. A couple of minutes later, Shia LaBeouf wakes back up, train's empty. Where did everybody go? No conductor, train's still moving. So he starts walking up and down the train. Can't find anybody. Train's not stopping. Train doesn't stop at the next station. What's going on? So he checks his phone. His phone's off. Tries to start it. No. Opens it up. There's no battery in it. But there's a battery in it earlier.
It's not there
How
now.
does this work? Goes up, keeps going further and further in the train, through all the carriages. There's nobody driving the train. Nobody in any sight of the train. There's no remote control. There's nothing else there. Doesn't know what's happening. He starts to panic. Doesn't know. How do I fix this? How do I stop this? Tries to touch other controls, hits the brake, emergency stops, nothing's happening. But he knows he's getting closer to the station. He sees the landmarks of the sides of the train. He starts panicking. Starts getting really angry and being all dramatic and stuff. Well, as dramatic as Shia LaBeouf can be. Can't come up with an answer. He just breaks down. He's mentally and physically just breaks.
Right.
Sits himself down in the cabin. As there's nothing else he can do. As soon as he sits down, sits back and his head touches against the panel, we cut to an exterior shot of the train. The train rams into the barriers at the end. The entire train is smashed. Cut. And then quick fades back in. And all you've got is a bank of CCTV monitors.
Alright.
And a go and stop lever under each of them. You see a hand. Moves the train to stop. Credits roll.
Ah. Mysterious. You leave it open for us.
Psychological horror.
I see. Do the whole title?
No.
No.
That's part of the horror.
You're going to see this film with no
Just
title.
like
It's
3
just-
dots.
Fair enough. Fair play. We now move to our champion. Sean, your film will be featured around a supermarket. It will feature Danny Glover and will be a thriller. Go.
Well, obviously, Danny Glover going to get his fucking carry out. So he pops down to the shops. He's moved to the UK since it's set in the UK.
Okay.
Set in Edinburgh. On the outskirts, in the suburbs. And while driving along, he sees just a bunch of weird things, people in raincoats because it's raining. But no one's got an umbrella.
That would
And
be a
it's
mystery.
and it's really weird, no one's got an umbrella, so he keeps driving along, his kid's in the back, kid's fine, parks up, goes, listen, I'm going to leave you in the car, just going to get some bread and milk for your mum, and maybe something for myself and something for you, some for tea.
Okay.
Don't turn on the radio, you'll drain my battery. So, gets out the car, pops into Tesco's or Asda or Morrison's or whoever wants to sponsor us,
Okay.
and starts looking around, goes up, sees just shitloads of umbrellas there. Like, oh, it's not as if city's running low on umbrellas. Why are they not being sold? So he grabs the milk, grabs the bread, some sugar, some pizzas for him and his son, or daughter, his son.
Changed gender mid-film as well.
Yeah.
Just to,
Oh no, the actor has long braided hair, and
so you're never
because
quite
they're a
sure.
kid, so he's got a high voice, so it's like, but it's a son.
Okay.
He goes up to the tills, and the person behind the tills is in the raincoat, just like, oh, it's not raining here. The person's like, no, it's not. You should probably buy an umbrella. So, Danny Glover's like, oh, okay. He goes back to his car, unlocks it, and he's got tinted windows for the sake of it. Opens the door, sun's gone. But he locks the car. Where does his son go? Where is his son? He goes back, he goes back to the shops and like checks the security, just like, listen, my son's gone missing. Son's gone missing, everyone's really weird. And I'm like, okay, we'll check him out. Going looking for his son. Nothing. He never came with his son. They've looked in his car, his son was never there, there's no trace of his son. His son practically does not exist.
Okay.
So, after visiting with CCTV, all the people start crowding around him, asking him, like, oh, are you mental? Like, oh, I think he's going crazy. People start blabbering. And he's breaking down, and he grabs an umbrella, and there's an epic fight scene, knocking down all these people, and then more people with raincoats come in, and he's knocking them about with umbrellas. And it's the action scene, and it builds to a big climax.
You always need an action scene like that.
And then the manager, supermarket manager, stands there and just goes, I think it's time for you to leave. Then Glover runs out, gets back in his car, gets his shopping, goes back home, goes in to see his wife, goes upstairs, she's lying on bed, she's got an IV drip with a heart rate monitor, beep, 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 and then He goes back downstairs, trips, falls, and then boom! Cut to Danny Glover waking up in bed.
That's where it ends.
It's called Rainy Day.
See, it sounds very artistic, this fella.
Yeah, and during the credits, it's Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone by Bob Marley.
See, these are two films that are really making you think here. Now, gonna have to award a winner.
I'll tell you what it makes me think.
What's that?
When did Bob Marley record Sunshine When She's Gone?
He did.
No, that's what I was thinking, when? Because I missed it.
1986, maybe?
Is that before or after he was dead?
Before.
Oh, we're getting some fact picking from the vigilante here.
He ain't no Bill Withers. No, I'm just saying I never heard it. I missed it. I would like to...
Like to challenge us before the decision?
No, I would like to download this MP3 and listen to it in the Stangmobile.
The Stangmobile?
Yeah. I don't have any. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you send me the lyrics? The
lyrics?
I know the lyrics of the song.
Oh.
But we can't have this decision coming into any disrepute here. We need to...
I'm confused what you're asking me to do
We
here.
need to ensure that Bob Marley has recorded a version of Ain't No Sunshine.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, can you send me the link so I can listen to it?
Okay.
I'd like to hear his take on that Bill Withers classic.
Okay. I will.
Thanks.
Right then. So as I have been saying, we need to have our winner here between the untitled Shia LaBeouf Train Horror or Rainy Day featuring Danny Glover. I think we're going to have to award our trivia championship to the vigilante, Stang. Congratulations, you're a 3-time champion.
Thanks.
This is a fantasy. This is a fantasy.
Is it now?
I'll find a way to get my title back. We'll see. He's just keeping it warm. You've been watching Titleless Podcast, episode 65, Titlemania. Tune in next week or something, I don't know.